Hi everyone, it's Eileen from Now There's a Crafty Idea, and I am here with just a craft with me. I'm going to make a collage, and I just thought you might like to come along for the journey. I've decided to do a bit more of a muted, natural looking collage. And I wanted to do this because I'm working on a project which I'm not going to tell you about yet, but I've got lots of antique papers and dictionary pages, and I've got some vintage books, and you know, just some of my old papers. Most of these you'll find in the paper packs that I've got on the Etsy. So yeah, these are perfect for making like a neutral kind of collage. So that's what I'm going to do. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm putting together something that I'm going to put onto the Etsy store, but I'm not going to show you yet. It's going to be a little surprise, and that video will probably come tomorrow. So here we go. Now I'm just going to use these smaller pages. They're not very big, they don't have to be very big, and it doesn't matter which way the text is going, we're going to cover them all up. So I'm just going to get started on these. So yeah, I've been coming up with some ideas just lately of things that we're going to do. I mean, I've had a lot of time to think while I've been trying to work out these technical issues. But I think I was watching some old videos, and a few of them were about the December dailies and the October dailies, and I was thinking, oh, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe I could do that. Well, I didn't want to do like a daily, just an October one, because, and I'll tell you why, although Halloween is probably my favourite of the holidays, I wanted to do something that incorporated the whole of September. So I've decided that I'm going to make myself a journal, and then I'm going to do a autumn, something that incorporates autumn, and I'm going to do myself an autumn journal. And I thought, wouldn't that be great if I just did some small videos? And then I thought, well, maybe I could do more than that. Maybe I could do some, you know, more than a few videos. Maybe we could do the days of autumn. So I thought, okay, let's find out when the days of autumn are. I didn't realise there was 92 days in autumn. So yeah, so there's quite a lot of days in autumn, which is not a problem, but it goes right up into the 22nd of December, and I don't want to overrun the Christmas season. So what I've decided to do is make myself a journal, and then what I'm going to do with that journal is I'm going to do like not kind of like a daily. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do it every day, but I'm going to try and do it for every day of autumn. And so that every day of autumn will have its own kind of page in the journal, because autumn is my favourite season, and I do, you know, my busiest time of year is in the autumn, because all of my favourite activities take place in autumn. So I was thinking, okay, so why don't I do one, and we can use it for kind of like an autumn daily. So that's what I've decided to do. I'm going to do an autumn daily. And I just thought it would be fun, because like I say, I love autumn. It's my favourite time of year, and I do love, I mean, most of my favourite activities take place in autumn, and it's pumpkin spice season, and come on, who doesn't love pumpkin spice? Probably a lot of you out there who don't like pumpkin spice, but I'm not one of them. I love it. I have to spend my whole year waiting for the pumpkin spice season to start. I mean, Starbucks pumpkin spice frappuccinos. Oh my word. Let's just say that's probably my favourite drink in the world. If I had to have one last meal, it would involve that. Absolutely. So yeah, so anyway, I just love autumn. It's my favourite season. All of my favourite things happen in autumn. You've got Halloween, you've got bonfire night, You might, if you're in America, bonfire night is a celebration of the time Guy Fawkes decided to blow up Parliament. He didn't do it. Let's just say he failed. It wasn't just Guy Fawkes. There was a lot of them in on the plot. But yeah, we kind of celebrate it with the bonfire. Because, hey, he got closer than anybody's ever done before. No, it's, you know, it's one of them things. It's just a British tradition that remember the 5th of November. And I don't know the rest of the rhyme. I should, but I don't. But yeah, we build like a scarecrow. It's supposed to be Guy Fawkes, and then we burn him on a fire. And in the meantime, you can get penny for the guy. Which is, I'm sure that just about everybody in Britain remembers penny for the guy. I don't think they do that part anymore, but we used to. It's kind of like, you know, people would parade these scarecrows around the kids because that's who used to make them. And, you know, you would say penny for the guy, and if people thought yours was the best one, you got a penny for it. Hey ho, why not? Oh, that's 2 pages. So yeah, so anyway, that's just one of the other things. And then I just love walks in the forest, the leaves turning, and you know, I can't help it. It's my favourite time of the year. Watching all the forest turn different colours, and hot chocolate and chunky jumpers and wellies. Because like, you need wellies, especially in northern England in autumn. So yeah, it's just it's my favourite time of year. So I thought, well, if you're going to journal about something, journal about that, because come on, it's your favourite thing to do. It's your favourite time of year, why not? So that's what I'm going to do. So that says, yes, that's one of the things that I've got coming up, and I'm looking forward to it, because I love Halloween, and I am going to make myself a Halloween journal, because surprise, believe it or not, I never have made myself one, even though it's my favourite of all holidays, but I never have gotten around to making one because I'm always so busy around that time. Oh, but guess what? Oh, you're gonna, you know, this is brilliant. You know, I love Harry Potter, right? I do. I've been in love with it since the first book came out. The first ever book came out before it was even recognised by anyone, and I bought that for my niece for her birthday. And she read it and she says, "Annie, have you read this book? 'Cause it's really good." And I was like, "Oh no, it's, you know, it's a kid's book. It's not really for me." And she went, "Read it. You'll like it." Because she knew I liked magic and all sorts of stuff like that, you know, and legends and fairy tales and things. I'm a storyteller, so of course I love that kind of thing. So I read the book and that was it. I was hooked. So from the very first book, and I have lots and lots of fond memories of reading the books to my daughters, of us standing in line at 12 o'clock at night outside our local bookstore waiting for the last book to come out so that we could be the first ones to get it. And everybody was dressed up, and it was so much fun. So yeah, so Harry Potter fan, yeah. Guess what my husband has bought me for Christmas? He's bought me tickets to the Harry Potter studio tours, and guess what day they're on? Halloween. I mean, how good is that? I am so happy. I'm going to go and see the tour. I'm going to get to walk in the Forbidden Forest and stand in Dumbledore's office, and oh yeah, it's going to be great. I really can't wait. So me, my daughter, and my other daughter's boyfriend are going, because my other daughter's not interested, but he is. We're all going, and my husband and my other daughter are going to have a day out in London, because why not, you know. The both of them love walking, and the both of them love museums, so they're going to go and have a wander around. And so yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So my Halloween's going to be even better this year. I am absolutely over the moon. So what a great Christmas present I'm getting. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Not to mention, it'll be the first time we've been anywhere since the beginning of lockdown. And I am nervous about that, I've got to say. But we've been assured by the studio information and from vlogs that we've watched of people who've been since lockdown, and I've got to say that they are taking every precaution, and it is really well, you know, it's they're taking very seriously the threat of the COVID. So yeah, it's going to be good. I can't wait. And we're travelling down by car, so I don't have to worry about any trains. So I'm hoping, you know, I'm still very nervous about it. I'm not going to lie, I am nervous about it. But it's Harry Potter, you know. I can't not go. It would kill me not to go. It really would. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So an even more reason for me to love autumn. And you know I'm going to do a spread in my journal all about it. So you've got that to look forward to. So if you like Harry Potter, watch out for that, because I'm going to give it a full double page in the journal when I'm doing my autumn daily. But yeah, we've got, and I tell you what it is, it's really great because I've decided to do this. Things that we would normally do, you know, but they kind of just happen when they happen. But we've started planning, and there's a few things that we haven't done for a couple of years. And so we've started to plan on these things that I miss doing. I really miss doing them. Like autumn picnics, you know. It's been a long time since I had an autumn picnic. We haven't done it for a few years because we used to do it a lot when the kids were little, because they loved it, you know, sitting with chasing the leaves about and sitting with a nice picnic and enjoying the lovely autumn weather. But as the kids got older, you know, they got busy with their lives, and then we had other stuff going on, and we kind of fell out of the tradition. So with me wanting to do this autumn daily, I says to my husband, I says, you know, I want things to journal about, so we need to start doing these things again. And so we've started planning for our lovely autumn activities, and I'm so happy that we're getting back to it, because the kids are over the moon. They're like, oh mum, yeah, we remember doing this, and yeah, we want to do that again. And I'm like, cool, that's great, I'm so pleased. Right, this is, I've got to say, I'm loving the tones of this. It's coming out nice. And I'm just, these are all just vintage or antique books that I've got. Some of them are really antique. Just don't want a straight edge on there, that's all. Some of these books, I mean, this one is from 1898. So yeah, and look, it's getting a new life. Oh, that's nice. I like that piece there. So I'm really kind of looking forward to all of that. So that's something to come. That's something that I'm going to pop in along with my, you know, my normal videos, because I mean it might take up, I might use maybe 2, possibly 3 videos of, no, maybe it's 2 videos in the week. It might become a weekend thing that I do alongside me normal weekly videos. But I'm still going to be making the journals, and I'm still going to be doing tutorials and anything else that you're used to me doing, which is prattling on insanely. But you'll still get that, don't worry. So yeah, it's just something that I really fancy doing. I'm going to stick this on because it's getting very sticky with all the extra glue. So let's just pop a little bit off that edge, a little bit off this edge. Yeah, that'll go nicely. Right, let's go another piece. This is a good thing about doing it this way, because you get to glue on the pages that you're going to use, so you're not wasting any more of your book pages. When really, you know, normally you may use the book pages to do this, and then you end up with loads of extra journaling cards and you're back to square one. But this way I'm using them up as I'm gluing them together. Obviously when I get to the end I'm going to then have to start using glue pages, but yeah. And what other news do I have? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you about. There's lots of things I need to tell you about. I just can't think about it right this second what it is. You know, it'll come to us when I've stopped recording. Then I'll think, oh, I was supposed to say that. Or it'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll suddenly wake up and think, oh my god, I forgot to tell them this. That's why it's always good to have more videos. So that oh, now, do we want the stamps? Yeah, I think we do want the stamps. So, yeah. What other things do we have? I have started kind of looking through my resources for all my Christmas stuff. I don't really want to talk about it because, oh my gosh, this word is disappearing. This year is disappearing really quickly. But at the same time, it's kind of, isn't this gorgeous? Look at that paper, I just love it. It's almost a shame to tear it, but needs must. Yeah, so I've been looking through them, and I tell you what I found. I found 2 journals that I made last year and forgot all about. So I've got a couple of Christmas journals already made. We could always do with a head start, I suppose. I was watching Gail and she was doing the Christmas thing, and I was like, oh, too soon, too soon. I can't. I just can't. I want to enjoy my autumn first. Oh, I like that. With the touches of dark florals, it really brings the rest of it kind of. I know it's really dramatic, but I kind of like that dramatic amongst the neutrals. Yeah, that's really nice. Right, let's go back and see if we can fill in a little bit more along here. Let's see. Could put that there, couldn't we? Yeah, so I've kind of almost maybe thought about it. But nothing's happening yet. Not on that front. I'm not even going to even think about it. I'm just staying out of it for the time being. Like, nope, can't do it. It's too soon. I guess I'll have to admit it. Although I do tell you something. I've started my Christmas shopping. I think I mentioned a couple of videos ago that I wanted to get it done as quickly as possible, because I am really worried about us going back into lockdown. You know, as flu season's looming, everybody, I think it's everybody over the age of 40 has got to have a flu injection. Or you don't have to have it, but the government are giving them if you want them. I mean, I get mine anyway because I have like a chronic condition. But yeah, so that's going to start soon if it hasn't already started. And I'm just worried that come flu season and the bad weather, when viruses abound anyway, we're going to end up back in a lockdown again. And I just think, you know, rather get me Christmas shopping sorted and out the way. So yeah, I've cracked on with that. And I'm like, it's took a pandemic to do it, but I've finally got me Christmas shopping early. Can you believe it? It's took a pandemic. It seriously has. Let's see, where else do we have? I want some more of this butterfly stuff. I guess that could go there. This is a great way to use up these 6x6s. I've been wanting to use them for something but didn't quite know what I could use them for. I mean, there's just so many things, but I wanted to showcase them. They'll be front and centre and perfect for this particular collage. I don't know what's going on with this glue. I've used this glue stick for ages. Is it the same one that I've... Oh, you know what? I don't think it is. Is it? No. I don't know. But it's really crummy. You know when they get very crummy? It's driving me crazy at the minute because it's going everywhere. Let's see. Let's have a bit more of this. I need a little something there. So let's use a bit of you. So, I don't know what kind of weather everybody else is having, but we've been flung straight into autumn. It's not even the end of August yet, but yeah, it's here. The leaves are turning already. We're getting the back end of that, the storm that's over the Atlantic. So we've had really high winds and, you know, it's been pretty bad actually. Lots of rain. So we're already into the autumn winds and rain. Did that a bit too short, didn't I? Now I'm going to leave that nice aging on that top part. I'm going to take it down the side though. About there. Let's see. That's about right. Yeah. But yeah, we're already into the autumn weather. That one's getting a bit sticky now. Let's get another one. I hope that you're enjoying a little bit longer of your summer anyway. I know, I think you know, there's been a storm going on across the east coast of America, I think. I don't know what's going on down south in Britain, but we've been getting battered by that storm. Well, that's that bit done. Right, shall we add another one? Yes, we shall. Let's get that sticky one and get it sorted. Yeah, it hasn't been pleasant. Well, you know, you get these promises of long hot summers. I don't know why I fall for it anymore. Oh, I've got these nice little bits. I'm not even going to tear them, I'm just going to put them on as is. So I love that. I think, is there a place to... No, that's all done. Okay, let's just pop that there. No, I don't want that there. I might use a bit more of this. And then that's going to be our next piece. Just take that edge off. Yeah, that'll be nice. Nice big piece of floral. So I hope that you're having, you're enjoying the last of your sunshine wherever you are, or that your summer's been a nice one. We've had a good summer. It just, I don't know, I suppose with everybody being in lockdown and not being able to go anywhere, it's felt as though, not that we've been robbed of the summer, but you know, it hasn't felt like a long summer. But I guess we spent a lot of it not being able to go out anywhere. I mean, I wasn't on furlough because I'm a key worker, so I worked throughout. So I was still getting out the house and had a certain amount of normality to my life. Well, what you could call normality. It was so, I still can't get over how strange it was going to work and there was nothing on the roads and nobody about, and it was just so weird. Obviously things are different now. Things are almost in the way of traffic, things are almost getting back to normal. There's still quite light of traffic because obviously not everybody's out of lockdown yet. Still got a lot of workers who are furloughed. But yeah, it was strange. So yeah, it just seemed like a short summer to me. I feel as though I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I normally do. But I mean, we couldn't go anywhere. You know, normally our summers consist of wandering about, going to York and Leeds and Edinburgh and having day trips to the lakes, though we did manage to get that one. And just, you know, in general, being out and about and enjoying the weather and going to Whitby and Scarborough and all of our usual summer haunts. And I think even though we managed to get to Whitby, we didn't get to Scarborough this year, but we got to Whitby. I didn't enjoy it because there was just too many people. Now I wonder if that's like it is the rice paper, but I wonder, because that's quite blank, if I could just sit there across there and it's still going to work. Let's give it a go. I'm going to just put the glue straight onto here, because I don't think I'll get it on the rice paper. Doesn't matter if I get a little bit on my mat, I can clean that later. Let's just see. I want to stick away from the text. That looks good. Okay, that was a success. Just didn't want to waste that lovely little piece of rice paper. Why waste it when it's so gorgeous? I do have, and I'm looking for it now. As usual, my table's turned into a mess. It always does when I'm doing these, always. I'm looking for, aha. Now this is a very old book that fell apart, as you can see. This was not me taking it apart, but it's Lord Tennyson's his body of work, his poems and things. So I want some of this kind of in there. I might just leave it because it's got such lovely yellowing along the edges. Pull that back there. Right, okay, we'll do that. This is going to be, I'm just thinking this, the age of this collage is going to range over 120 years. Because the dictionary here, that was from 18, did I say 94 or 98? 1898. And it's now 2020. So yeah, it's quite some age on these pages. That's good though. I like that. It's nice. It needs some sort of, I think I might put some more of that there, you know. Where's the other piece? Or should we put it there? Yeah, put it there. I kind of like the idea of it having some age. No, I want it that way. Because then when you're making the ephemera out of it, it's kind of, it is already antique, not vintage, but antique ephemera. I'm sure you know what I mean. I'm just prattling on here. I'm trying to stay in frame, but I can keep on moving down. So what, I think there was some other things I wanted to tell you, but like I say, it's all sort of disappeared into the ether as soon as I've started talking, which is usually what happens with me. You know, I kind of like just leaving that edge on, you know. I might do that, just leave that like that. Yeah, okay, you'll do. Come here, we'll just use you. And I'm going to back this with, I've got various papers, but I wanted it to be very like rusticy, so I've got some mulberry paper as well, which is quite dark, but I thought I might use some of that to back it with, and then that's going to give it that dramatic colour on the back as well, because it needs that dramatic hit of colour. Just going to take that edge off there. Isn't it funny how I like the edge on some of them and not on others? I guess I just like the text on that one. So we'll use You're Too Sticky, You're Kind of Sticky, You're Too Sticky. Okay, let's turn you over and use you that way. I am going to make some Halloween journals. I know not everybody celebrates Halloween, and you know, it's up to you, but it's Halloween. I know a lot of people say, oh, Halloween, you know, it's more American than anything else. Actually, Samhain, which is kind of the roots of Halloween, is actually from my Celtic roots, from our Celtic roots. So yeah, I'm going to make some nice books because one, Halloween's fun and I love it. It's my favourite holiday. And two, I just really like the idea of making some, you know, some outright Halloween-y type things, but then some nice autumny kind of more gentle Halloween things. Just as kind of a tribute to Samhain, which is an important holiday when, you know, I think that historically it's a time when we believe that our ancestors come back to us and we can say goodbye to those who we've lost in the year. And it's a bit like the Mexican Day of the Dead, you know. You remember your ancestors, you set a place for them at the table, you light a candle and put it in the window to guide them home. And you help those who have passed to move through the veil. So yeah, I'm going to kind of do some that are kind of like fun Halloween-y, and then some that are a little bit more elegant Halloween-y, kind of. That's the word I'm going for. So yeah, I'm going to do some of them. So hopefully you'll enjoy them, because I love doing stuff like that. And culturally, it's, you know, it's important to remember these. I think I'll put you there. It's good to remember these you know, these ancient holidays, these roots that I guess, you know, all cultures have. Like I say, the Mexicans have Day of the Dead, and a lot of people do celebrate Halloween. And yeah, it's kind of important day of the year, isn't it? It's a day when you're getting ready to say goodbye to the old year and hello to the new year. A day when you're starting to acknowledge that there's going to be a long winter, and you need to buckle down the hatches. I think we'll use some more of you. Maybe we'll put you there. But anyway, that's my 2 cents anyway. So we're going to do that. Oh, I can't go over the top of them. Silly Eileen. But yeah, I was when I was looking for the Christmassy kind of stuff, I was thinking, I'm sure that that's the box underneath the Halloweeny box. So yeah, I started getting it out. And I've got some lovely autumn papers that I forgot that I'd got and I haven't used, and I thought, great, I'm finally going to get to use them. So that's going to be fun. Choose a little piece of you. Right, I'm going to turn you over because I'm not wanting any more pages. Where, hold on a minute, let me get me glue book. It's around here somewhere. There we go, got it. Right. This is where I end up making loads more of these. Oh, I forgot to tear your edge. These little journal cards that I never seem to get round to doing. I might do a video on them, you know, just because I've got a bag full of them now, of the little folded journal cards. And obviously I've been doing these collage type journal cards for a while. So I might do an actual video just on doing those. Where's those little ones? Because I like you. I want to use you. Yeah, that'll do. Which page do I want? I don't think it really makes that much difference. So yeah, I might do a video just on making those up and finding new and different ways to decorate them. I tell you what I haven't done for a while. I haven't done any folded cards, and I guess they'd be good for doing the folded cards. Let's have a look and see, because I've just been doing straight journal cards, but you know, you could make some nice little folded ones with that, couldn't you? And then you've got your nice little, just to pop into a little pocket. Yeah, okay, that's one idea. I'll come up with some more ideas for them. Hopefully, if my brain works. Okay, I like you. I think I will leave that edge. Yeah, why not? Let's leave the edge. I love the yellowing on these pages. Obviously, with a lot of them being quite old, the yellowing on them is absolutely beautiful. And some of them, because some books you can get and they can be quite old, and other books can be quite young, and the younger book will be absolutely yellowed and ancient, and the older book will look pristine. It's because of the quality of the paper, I think, and because of the inks that we used on it, and lots of other things. Because this one is from a mini diary, no, sorry, dictionary, and I think that this is the one that I had when I was at school, and so it's not that old. Well, okay, so it is. Yep, it's old. But we're talking 80s here, you know. It's not as like 200 years old or 100 years old. But yeah, kind of I've depressed myself now. So it's not that old. I'm telling you now, it's not. Oh my god, it was 40 years ago. Jeez. I'm just going to go and eat some ice cream now. I've got to say, since my birthday, it's me age has been on my mind, and not that I'm bothered about it. I'm really not. I'm not someone who's ever dreaded a holiday, a birthday. But I am very aware that this year is my last year in my 40s. And I've really enjoyed my 40s. I've done most of the things I've achieved in my 40s, and you know, and I've just lately it's kind of put a little bit of it's kind of boosted me a little bit more to get on with it and to achieve the things that I want to achieve before I hit 50. So I've kind of been in that frame of mind, but I am very aware that next year I'll be 50, and that's another decade, isn't it? It's just, I mean, I'm not bothered. I don't feel, you know, I'm not one of these people who dreads getting older. I think it's a privilege denied to many, but it's just, I'm very aware how old I am at the minute. Oh my word, it's not vanity. I'm not vain about it at all, you know. I'm just aware. Does anybody else feel like that, you know? I'm thinking, you know, my 50s are going to be as good as my 40s, and I'm looking forward to them. I'm looking forward to all the things that come with it, you know. But it's kind of like another decade up, isn't it? And it's half a century. Now I'm depressing myself. Look at me, half a century old. Oh my word. You know what, I'm just, excuse me while I just go and like drown my sorrows in ice cream. Half a century. Okay, yeah. Yep, that did it. If anybody has an excess of ice cream, send it my way. Right, I think we're done. Let me just check. Let me just see. I think we've got all the little bits, and I'm really liking the way it turned out. these muted pinks and the dramatic like darks go really well together. This is coming across on the video, it's looking a bit green. It's actually you know, like the packaging paper, but the brown packaging paper, so it doesn't, but it's not actually green, and neither's this one, so it does actually look really, it really matches in with everything. But I'm really liking how that turned out, and I can't wait until I show you tomorrow what this was for. Right, I'm gonna stop prattling on and stop whinging about my age, because I'm not bothered. If I say that enough times, it might be true. Stop trying to remember what it was that I was going to tell you all. I'm going to start writing notes to myself, because honestly I'm getting hopeless for it. I really am. So yeah, so thanks for coming along and watching me do the collage, and for listening to me prattle on. It's been fun. I've missed you all so much. I'm so pleased to be back. And I'm just looking forward to all the things that I've got planned over the next few months. So stick around, because I've got some really good plans for us, and I'm not going to tell you all of them, because, you know, I want to build the excitement. So take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. Bye.